So Palantir stock has squeezed up over 10% in value in a single day. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about what's going on with Palantir and answering that main question of should you buy this stock. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys are new to the channel, new to the team, we talk about everything money, stocks, money management, trading, investing. So subscribe, join the team. So let's jump into it. I hope you guys enjoy it. So like I said, as of today, Palantir, the AI, the software, the data company, has squeezed up over 10% in value in a single day. Anytime you have this large of a move in a single day, something happened inside the company or about the company. The company could have released some news. Wall Street analysts could have promoted or demoted the stock. You may have guessed it. A Wall Street analyst by the name of Dan Ives gave a huge positive for Palantir. Now, Dan Ives is a Wall Street veteran that gave Palantir a huge buy rating and a price target of $25. From the current price right now, that's a 55% return. That's going to be outperforming the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ. So when you have a company or an analyst give this sort of rating, this is a huge bull for the stock, causing investors to flock to it because everybody wants to find that next Apple, that next Tesla, that next Amazon. So people are going to buy. Now what happens is when everyone starts buying the stock starts squeezing up, just like what we saw today. Now with that being said, there is a ton of other analysts giving Palantir excellent buy ratings. Now the average analyst price target for 2025 is near and around $54 a share. That's going to be a return of over 206%. But yeah, you can't trust every single analyst because there's been analysts stating that Tesla is the worst company, Amazon, Google is the worst company. So you do have to take everything with a grain of salt. But by far, one of the most important things when evaluating a company to see if you should buy it is looking at some of the fundamentals. The fundamentals is like the revenue, the cash on hand, all the very important stuff for a business. Now looking at Palantir's fundamentals, you guys will notice we've seen great growth on the revenue, on the profit margin, and with that being said, the company has over $2.9 billion in cash, which is so much money. And comparing that to the long-term debt, they don't have any long-term debt. So they have way more cash on hand than long-term debt. So if they ever go through a hard time or struggle, they can use some of that cash, continue to grow, and invest inside the business. And honestly, looking at the fundamentals, they're all really solid. For me, some things I look at is growing revenue, which Palantir has, growing profit margin, which Palantir has. They just became profitable and they're growing it every quarter. So it's always a good sign that we see this inside a growing company. But answering that main question is, Carter, should I buy this stock? For me, Palantir is a growth stock. This thing is highly volatile. Looking at some of the long-term charts, you guys will notice we've seen excellent growth out of this. But on the flip side, this thing has gone up and squeezed down. The volatility is very high. But answering that question of should you buy it, for me, I own Palantir. I dollar cost average it. For me, I would rather have shares than not have shares, just because I think Palantir is going to be one of the leaders and one of the front runners of the AI technology software data sectors. But on the flip side, this thing is going to be a growth stock, so it's heavy volatile, so it's going to go up and down at rapid rates. So for me, dollar cost averaging is a great way to reduce that volatility, reduce that risk, and keeping this thing under 3% of your portfolio, meaning for every $100 you have invested, invest $3 into Palantir. This is a great way to reduce risk, reduce volatility, still have shares to make money, and if this thing sells off, you're only out 3%. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. That's what's going on with Palantir. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Take care.